There were no new cases of Covid-19 in New Zealand today, and there's no community transmission. At today's official briefing, the Director General of Health, Ashley Bloomfield, said the last time they couldn't link a case to a known contact was the 2nd of April. But far from popping the champagne corks, Dr. Bloomfield is reminding people to stay vigilant, be watchful and get tested, saying the country cannot afford to be complacent. And that's because with a 2-week incubation period, there may yet be new cases.
Now over really 2.5, nearly 3 weeks post we started Alert Level 3, we haven't seen any spike in cases. We haven't found cases that were unexpected. But obviously we want to remain watchful. We want to keep up that testing across the country to make sure that if there are any cases there that may have gone undetected to date, we're finding them. And we're more likely to find them or see a spike because people are interacting more. So hence continuing the wide testing and being ready to act very quickly.
And while the numbers are looking good, when asked what was required to move to level 1, he urged people to be patient.
At the moment, we're in a position where there is no community transmission. What we want to see is that is still the case once we settle into the full Alert Level 2 arrangements with, as has been signalled previously, with that size of that top-end size of gatherings being at 100 people. And we would want to be sure that we were still seeing no community transmission. That is, that we're not seeing cases that we cannot link back to international travel or to other existing cases that we already know about.
That's why on Monday the Cabinet will consider whether to increase the number of people allowed at both private and public gatherings. Currently, gatherings are limited to 10 people, although funerals and tangihanga are allowed 50 people if strict health measures are in place. Again, Dr. Bloomfield urged patience.
My sense is that New Zealanders want to make sure we capture the gains that we made through Alert Levels 4 and 3. And we're not talking about months until we're reconsidering the numbers. It's been considered again in a week's time. And I think people understand why we need to continue to take a cautious approach and make sure that even as we get into Alert Level 2, particularly 2 weeks in, so that 14-day period, we're still confident there are not these pockets of infection out there that are not undetected, and especially with more people gathering and interacting through different environments, work, retail, other organisations, and of course in the school environment.
The Police Commissioner, who also attended today's briefing, was asked about the extra powers police have been given during Covid-19, including the ability to search people's houses without a warrant if they believe the Covid-19 epidemic rules aren't being followed. Andrew Costa defended the new law, saying police needed the powers to take action against things like out-of-control parties.
Powers do exist for other things like serious offending, drug offending, and also noise control, as I've noted, but we can't generally enter a property if the occupants have denied entry, so the powers allow us to sort out the outlier events.
Mr Costa says the number of reports to police on possible breaches under Alert Level 2 had significantly dropped from Level 3. Under Alert Level 3, police received between 700 and 1,000 reports a day of possible breaches, whereas under Level 2, that has dropped to between 200 and 250 a day.